The Sobe says them on for $2.99.
This week on isletunes, we've got some grab bagging going on from a span of genres, including new goodness by Melody G, Mystic Colossus, and Trevor Lowell Clements, plus Millennium straddling via Roy MacCaull, Acadilac, and Betty Lou Jordan. He's ready, PEI? Let's get her done! How's she going, Prince Edward Island? I am your host, Adam Michael James, and you are listening to the June 5th, 2026 episode of the Music PEI Award-nominated isletunes. Y'all, only 4 more episodes left until this podcast's 3rd season finale, and the show that's coming together for you has so much dynamite in it that there's most definitely gonna be a musical explosion. Dynamite! If you know, you know. But what you should know is that the stage for isletunes Season Finale Live is set with diverse and distinctive island talent like Karen Pyra, Jay Dis, Nico Romero. I'm also talking Paula Arsenault, Scott Parsons, and hello, Richard Wood. Do you get a combination of acts like this together in one venue every day? No, you do not. Just like isletunes plays you the full range of PEI music, only now it's happening live June 23rd at 7 p.m. at Trailside Music Hall, and portions of the proceeds will go to the Cooper Institute, which works very hard here on the island to advocate for and preserve human rights and democracy. I'm actually working on a song on that latter subject, so maybe I'll debut it for you at the show. The island ain't never seen anything like this, and tickets are on sale now at trailside.ca or by calling 902-367-3311. Get on it and tell everyone you know that this is going on so we can sell as many advance tickets as possible. I promise you, this is gonna be worth it. Speaking of worth it, everything this lady has released so far leading up to her debut album Dreams Never Die, out August 6th, has absolutely been merit of the Aureus. She came to the island from Ottawa when she was 3 and quickly turned head step dancing and performing with the Singing Strings. Though she grew up to follow one dream by raising a family, she never forgot her country roots or her love of favorite acts Motley Crue, Fleetwood Mac, Cyndi Lauper, and more. Lyrics have always fired up her imagination the most, and her own were never far away. Now with the fam grown, she's taking those lyrics and living up to her legacy because it's in the name, Melody G. She'll be the first to tell you that she used AI to generate the music for this first collection, but the lyrics and vocals are all her own, and she'd much rather work with real musicians. So if you're up for getting together with her to bring her tunes out of AI and into IRL, find her on social media and hit her up. For now, Pride Month is upon us, though we don't have our parade until July, and Melody's got this 3rd single ahead of Dreams Never Die that came out Wednesday, and wouldn't you know, I did a little polishing on it myself while we're still in full disclosure mode. Celebrating diversity and calling on folks to have some damn common sense, Melody G reminds us that people are people, which reminds me this is an
isletunes world premiere.
People are people, no matter what you say. You throw those lines like stones, pretend it's just your way. No one is perfect, and some things gotta change. I'm done apologizing if you think that's strange. Hey, people are people, can't you see? Heart like yours beats just like me. Does it tear you down to say their name? If they shift their world, they're still the same. When will we learn to love like this? Don't you know words can hurt more than a fist? People are people. People are people. don't listen. You're scared of any kind of difference. People are people, can't you see? Heart like yours beats just like me. Does it tear you down to say their name? If they shift their world, they're still the same. When will we learn to love like this? Don't you know words can hurt more than a fist? People are people. People are people. Can we ever learn to coexist? I still believe it. Every cruel joke, every coldness. Someone crazy. If you knew the weight of what you said, would you hold that tongue or swing again? People are people, can't you see? Heart like yours beats just like me. Does it tear you down to say their name? If they shift their world, they're still the same. When will we learn to love like this? Don't you know words can hurt more than a fist? People are people. People are people. Breathe out, breathe in, slow down and feel it. Smell the roses. Better now, now you see it's best to cherish the little things. Believe me. Breathe out, breathe in, slow down and feel it. It's not hopeless. Will it be okay? I feel like I'm gonna break all this pressure away. Help me carry away, take it day by day. It'll be okay. Let the light guide the way and just go and take me home. Find the sun in the rain, give me shelter from the storm. Breathe
Indigenous pop powerhouse DeeDee Austin on iTunes with her 2025 single Breathe, something we could all be more conscious about doing. DeeDee has been conscious about her music since she was 15, which was when she started putting out releases. And her fans are not only treated to club bangers, but hard-hitting tracks about the systemic racism and generational trauma that was part of the Canadian residential school system. Have I mentioned that this member of Abogwit First Nation is now only 20? Just imagine what she's got in store for us in her next decade. PEI, Bahamas, both islands, right? Well, to be accurate, PEI is one island, and there are 700 islands in the Bahamas, though they're all surrounded by water like we are. The similarities essentially stop there, except when it comes to Selecta Chevron, who came from that island nation to this island in 2017 to study computer networking technology at Holland College, of all things. I would assume the computer skills stuck, but he's definitely got the networking part down, as since his arrival here, he's become an open format DJ, started his own record label and media company, and composed music for talk show T is for Tay, which amplified diverse voices. Somehow in the middle of all that, Sir Chevron has also recorded with any number of PEI collaborators, but this here little gem I found is not only solo Selecta, but a rare instrumental at that. So enjoy this bit of non-vocal goodness entitled Livin Life. It's from 2022, and it's on iTunes. Selecta Chevron's Just Up in Here Livin' Life, as in his instruments only inclination on iTunes. Coming up, throwbacking to 1995, twice over, Something Mystic and Colossal, and Trevor Lowell Clements and the Barn Cat Poetry Beat now come in pill form. Part of the reason I yammer on about democracy and the U.S. going all fascist is because part of that fascism involves actually erasing facts from museums and government websites and school books, and only because this growing dictatorship doesn't like said facts, and or they make the U.S. look bad. Yeah, well, wait till you see how history's gonna write all y'all. When it comes to the documentation of past events, you gotta take the good with the bad and the ugly, and there'll be no editing of history here, not when I'm pulling directly from islandnewspapers.ca to create This Week in PEI History. June 6, 1955, Eaton's department store took out a full-page ad in The Guardian proclaiming that, to mark the 100th anniversary of Charlottetown being incorporated as a city, they were opening their newest and most modern location here. They also enthused over Seatown having gotten the ball rolling on creating the Dominion of Canada some 90 years earlier, because nothing says acknowledging important historical events like putting in a new branch of a department store. June 8, 1882, the Daily Examiner let Islanders know that the band of the 82nd Battalion would play on Hillsborough Square that evening. However, they advised that, quote, it would be well if a policeman were detailed to maintain order on the square during the performance, unquote. Wow, the concert was going to be that rowdy? Didn't seem to be billed as an 1882 version of a mosh pit. June 12, 1943, the Charlottetown Guardian announced that a Flight Sergeant Cyril Butler of York Point had been awarded the Conspicuous Gallantry Medal for his service in the Royal Canadian Air Force. Butler was said to have displayed courage and skill in his contribution to beating back fascism in World War II, including having to parachute out of his plane and also having his aircraft attacked by enemy night fighters, with one attacker being destroyed each time. I'm not sure if that means Butler shot them down given the of the time syntax, but he did apparently obtain some excellent photography. On the flip side of that, he got his own pick in this edition along with the pronouncement.
Hello everybody, this is Patricia Richard from Montcarmel PEI, from Sirène et Matelot, and you're listening to isletunes.
J'ai marché dans les rues de ma vie. J'ai marché dans les rues de ma vie. Un beau jour au soleil, j'ai compté tous les sentiers battus, tous les trous dans la rue. J'ai vu la beauté toute nue. J'ai vu la beauté toute nue. Un beau jour au soleil, j'ai compté toutes les fleurs sont pareilles, toutes les feuilles qui sommeillent. J'ai bien entendu la mélodie. J'ai bien entendu la mélodie.
There's only one Mont Carmel and there's only one Acadilac who put out their self-titled and only album in 1998. That was the track Les Rues de ma Vie here on isletunes. This Acadian folk group who updated that sound boasted the combination of Jacques and Robert Arsenault, Sylvie Toupin, Carl Cormier, Reg Balla, and of course Patricia Richard, once of Panu and now of the award-winning Serennes et Matelots, avec Lenny Gallant. You can catch Patsy, as she used to be called, as part of Lenny's revived Searching for Abogwit show at Summerside's Harborfront Theater in July. Classic country has a song called Sleeping Single in a Double Bed, which has nothing to do with anything except I'm about to wake you up with a double dose of island country. First up, Roy MacCaull, who came from the Bedeck area and migrated to Toronto, ultimately playing in 60s, 70s band The Blue Diamonds, whose output charted on Canada's RPM chart, kind of like America's Billboard magazine. RPM, like a record, revolutions per minute, get it? Y'all youngins can't be collecting vinyl now and not know that, but moving on. Roy, who worked as a builder and letter carrier by day while storming stages at night, spent all his time in the 416 missing the 902, and that's where a lot of his solo material came from, that longing for PEI. When he finally came back out here in 1995, he recorded new tunes and re-recorded other ones for his album Cradle in the Waves, which is of course what the Mi'kmaq call the island in their own language. Featuring fellow musicians Fred Arsenault, Tanya Bernard, Larry Campbell, Lou Jakins, and Ken MacCaull, Roy's collection is almost all love letters to this province we call home, and here's one of them, simply called Here on PE Island, and it's cradled within an
isletunes rock block.
Pictures floating through my mind, taking me way back in time to when those men were in their prime here on PE Island. No TVs then, no picture shows, just family love and working clothes. The poets, they still write of those here on PE Island. I wonder now how long it's been since horses were their greatest friend, plowing up the fertile land here on PE Island, where sailing ships they did explore the land that we all now adore. If they were here, well, I'd thank them for my home on PE Island. With axe in hand, they fell the trees, cleared the rivers and the streams, living on their hopes and dreams, thinking they'd be forgotten. But in my mind, they all live on, making me feel proud and strong, at rest until the good Lord comes here on PE Island. The make and break, the one-horse plow, all a part of history now. Still they all got by somehow in a time when there was nothing. No monster tractors, no chainsaws. At times their hands were blistered raw. Those men and women gave their all here on PE Island. With axe in hand, they fell the trees, cleared the rivers and the streams, living on their hopes and dreams, thinking they'd be forgotten. Oh, but in my mind they all live on, making me feel proud and strong, at rest until the good Lord comes here on PE Island. At rest until the good Lord comes here on PE Island.
I couldn't see it was going bad till I was crying. I can't believe that these lying eyes weren't telling me that I was blind. I couldn't see all the love I had till I was crying. I never thought you'd be hard to find till I was crying. I never thought I would lose my mind till I was crying. I can't believe that a broken heart is all I have left of you. I never thought you'd be hard to find till I was crying. I played around on you till I lost the game. There's only myself left to blame. I played around on you till I lost the game. There's only myself left to blame. I can't believe that these lying eyes weren't telling me that I was blind. I couldn't see all the love I had till I was crying, crying. Not till I found I was crying.
Isletunes brings you Betty Lou Jordan, TV talk show host and singer, rounding up this countrified Isletunes rock block of music from 1995 with her song Cryin, which showed up on a rare Various Artists album called Discover Island Country. Stratford native Betty Lou has her mom to thank for first making her sing at the age of 6, after which she put out her first album in 1990. Betty Lou, not her mom. Then she kicked off the 21st century with the 2000 Gospel Roots traditional CD I Believe, which won a Music PEI Award. Betty Lou hosted Eastlink's Taking Time show until it wrapped in 2010, filling many hours with interviews highlighting her fellow island musicians. Here's another musician who had one hell of an impact on the island outside of his own musical output. Pat Deighan got his start in PEI's music scene in the 90s, playing in Strawberry and the Tuesdays, and eventually being in the forefront of Eyes for Telescopes. After that, he went first name status as the leader of Pat Deighan and the Orb Weavers. But in 2011, he bought a little performance venue out in Mount Stewart, which was housed in a structure built in 1937 and 60 years later got renewed life as the Trailside Cafe, seeing as it sat along an actual trail. Pat, who'd also had experience booking all ages shows starting in his teens, moved the cafe to downtown Charlottetown in 2020 and rebranded it the Trailside Music Hall, which today sees local, national, and international acts treading its boards. Wonder if Pat's ever played his own venue, either with the Love Junkies, who he's now tied with, or as a solo artist. I'm here to remind you of his own musical legacy, which includes his 2006 record Nightlight. The cover only lists him, but there's conflicting information that also says this was with the Orb Weavers, and I ain't got time to sort that out. But I do have time to play you his track Answering Payphones on Isletunes. Payphone, you know what that... Do I really have to tell you? Oh, come on, look it up if you don't know.
You're answering payphones, you're dancing alone, you're dropping apples from trees. I'm knocking on wood, well, I've forgotten what's good for you is not for me. So I'll stand myself right here, face all my fears. lights don't shine bright, blink when we pass by. Shadows are lost in the night. We'll stick to the side streets, we'll sleep in the back seat. No one will know that we're gone. We'll stand our ground right here, for all we hold dear, for all we hold We'll burn this house down, burn it right down. We'll burn this house down. For you and for me. For you and for me. For you and for me. For you
Hello? Hello? I'm just over here answering payphones like Pat Deighan on iTunes. Here's a phone number that'll answer for sure, 902-367-3311. That's how you can get tickets to shows at Pat's Place, otherwise known as the Trailside. And hey, iTunes will be live over there on June 23rd with Richard Wood, Karen Pyra from Aging Disgracefully, Jay Dis, Nico Romero from La Funk and the Souche, Paula Arsenault, and Scott Parsons. So get your tickets now, either over the phone or via trailside.ca. Y'all buying these suckers in advance would really help us out with the algorithms and whatnot. Clicky, 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 clicky. Still to come, a realistic mystic, a catty and exclusive musical presentation, and why not, one of my own songs for you, if you've ever had a relationship you hope for not work out. Live shows around here are popping up more and more and more now that summer is imminent, with calendars getting as bloated as one sleepy dementia patient's cankles. Look, the iTunes season finale live show isn't the only show that's happening, I'll admit it. Here's a ton of them, including everything going on with the Festival of Small Halls, which starts next weekend, as per gigs to dig across Prince Edward Island. Saturday, June 6th, Come On In, an island kitchen party featuring Robbie Doherty and Pierce Clark starts up at the Mac in Charlottetown, running on select dates through August 29th. June 6th and 7th, the Starlings Choir and guests featuring Angie Arsenault's vocal studio choral students. They're all singing it up at the Harborfront Theater in Summerside. Looking into next week, June 12th, the Souche plays Trailside Music Hall, and Mike Stratton is busy June 13th at Next Door Lounge and June 19th at Water's Edge. We've also got the Festival of Small Halls going on, and they're basically taking over the island, so stay hydrated. This is going to take a bit. June 12th, it's Shakin' the Shingles kickoff at historic St. Mary's Church in Indian River. On June 13th, it's Fiery Feet and Fiddle at St. John's Presbyterian Church in Belfast, Harmony at the Show Hall featuring Tzu Chang Wang at Surrey Show Hall, and Stompin' the Night Away featuring the Keelan Wedge Band at Stompin' Tom Center, of course, in Skinner's Pond. June 14th, it's Tunes on the Tide featuring Cynthia McLeod at Brackley Beach Community Center, Les Fidèles du Fiddle featuring Goodell and Gammons and Noor at Stanley Bridge Hall, and Soul on the Shore featuring Logan Richard and Ben Aiken at Watermark Theater in North Rustico. June 15th, it's Fields of Folk featuring Logan Richard, Ben Aiken, and Gammons and Noor at Milton Community Hall in Milton. And also on June 15th, it's Celtic Collective featuring Jake Charon at the Benevolent Irish Society. June 16th sees Fiddler's Green featuring Richard Wood at Fort Augustus Recreation Center, and Songs and Stories of the Island featuring Shane Pendergast at New London Community Complex. June 17th, we've got New Traditions featuring Rowan Gallant at Cimbria Lions Club, Lively Fiddle at Home featuring Gordy McKeeman and his Rhythm Boys at O'Leary United Church, Hometown Hoedown featuring In Echo and Shane Pendergast at Trackety Community Center, and Richard Wood and Friends featuring Luca Hall at Burnside Presbyterian Church in Clyde River. June 18th, it's Country sur le Cap at Mont Carmel Parish Center, Songbirds and Sweethearts featuring Catherine McClellan and Jake Charon at Crapo Community Hall, and the Sunset Session featuring Ray Knorr at Orwell Historic Village. June 19th, it's Catherine McClellan's Songhouse featuring Joss Rayome at Zion Presbyterian Church in Charlottetown, Ode to Outlaws featuring Lawrence Maxwell and Nudie at West Point Harborside Center, and Tunes with a View at Seaview Hall. June 20th, it's Celtic Kickoff featuring Mawkin at Scott Macaulay Performing Arts Center, Songs and Strings featuring Cynthia McLeod at Murray Harbor Community Center, and Fiddler Sons and Daughters featuring Fiddler Sons at Tignish Parish Center. And it all wraps up June 21st with a closing Fit for Kings featuring Joss Rayome and Kevin Chasen at King's Playhouse in Georgetown. Woo! That was a lot. And don't forget, Baba's Lounge holds an open mic night every Wednesday at 9 p.m., hosted by the one and only Acadilac.
Yo, this is Norm Strangely. You've been warped from the mainstream to island beaches to smile to, so drift away with some Isle tunes.
Mystic Colossus, the latest project from Kevin Clow, bringing you Empire of One on isletunes. Kevin's recorded in many different genres under many different names. He may be the closest thing to Prince the island has yet. Here's an attempt to decode the mysticism of this Colossus. The music under this moniker of Kevin's is 50% protest against AI, 50% music he wrote in the 90s but hadn't had a chance to produce until now. This one sorta has a Depeche Mode thing going on, doesn't it? It's just the beginning of a 3-part release. This first album, Scapes Book 1, is, outside of mastering, made entirely by Kevin himself. Book 2, he says, will feature collaborations with other island artists, and Book 3 will be a melange of solo work, PEI pairings, and contributions from outside the province. How far outside, we'll just have to wait and see, as we'll also have to wait for the Mystic Colossus music video Kevin says is happening. To what song? We don't know. Neither does he. I didn't plan this segue, but here's another island musician for whom eclecticism is a way of life. Trevor Lowell Clements is a drummer and a beat poet whose informal, improvised style will definitely bring you back to the coffee houses of the 1960s, when jazz and poetry and art and all-black attire combined to create something uniquely daddy-o. Trevor didn't have the black turtleneck to wear, but he had one in spirit, putting out his first music in 1991. If he didn't already possess worldly inspiration, he certainly got that living in South Korea, Abu Dhabi, Mongolia, and Brunei working as a teacher. He's currently finishing up a stint in Cambridge Bay, Nunavut. This leads us to a sneak preview he's letting me hip you with. Back with his band The Barn Cat Poetry Beat, which released the album The Laboratory of Poetics and Soundwave Manipulation in 2023, and the 2025 long-form single To Palestine with Love, Mysterious Paradox Part 3, on which Louisa Guiza joined in, the TLC is about to release Mysterious Paradox Part 2. Like Star Wars, he's got to place his parts out of order, and this track's edit version totally fits into the whole Barn Cat vibe. Heard now for the first time ever, this is Trevor Lowell Clements and the Barn Cat Poetry Beat with, and this is the full title, Feline Antidepressant, Mysterious Paradox Part 2, 6-Foot Slice. Meow. It's just what the doctor ordered, and it's an... Shh.
I am the squeaky wheel. I give myself some oil. Massaging the ancient trauma. I am a devilish heel. Sometimes a baby face, sometimes I'm real. And I'll prescribe my feline Antidepressant. Inside these caves and caverns, inside this cave, this cavern where the gray matter matters. And the things that never should have happened, happened. Tiny part of my ego shattered, tattered. I like to wear my grandfather's hat. So I remember the love, and that's that. And I wish I could find my grandmother's stash, centennial quarters.
And that's it. Trevor Lowell Clements and the Barn Cat Poetry Beat offering isletunes this exclusive edit of Feline Antidepressant, which forms the basis of the full Mysterious Paradox 2 album, slated to come in close to 19 minutes. My understanding is this will be released in its entirety imminently, maybe even this week, but you know how mind-changey cats are, might be a little later. Keep your pointy, furry ears peeled for it online soon. So, as I said when we started this installment, this is the first of 4 final Season 3 episodes, which will culminate with the live show June 23rd at the Trailside. The 2 episodes before that, next week and the week after, will be theme shows which have already been mapped out, so this is the last grab bag offering for a while, and since I can pick whatever I want out of this musical bag, I'm gonna choose me. Yeah, I actually make music too, and I've never given y'all a full bio like I do for other artists, so here are some foundational AMJ tidbits. I'm originally from Fairbanks, Alaska, just missed Canada by about 350 kilometers, and before my childhood was over, I had moved to Hawaii, California, and Florida, and a few other places in between. First ever lyrics I wrote were to what my friends and I called satire songs, which we slapped onto a Walkman in 1984, the same year I came up with my first original effort. By 1988, I was making my own music, and while I was fairly prolific in the 80s and 90s, I kind of dropped off for a while after that. Mind you, none of this was officially released. That changed in 2005 when I came out with Extra Extra, the first song I'd ever made publicly available, thank you MySpace, along with my first music video. I came here in 2007 to workshop the musical drama The 9 Lives of Ella Montgomery with Leo Marchildon. I wrote the lyrics and he wrote the music. Got to premiere the show on June 20th, 2008, the exact 100th anniversary of the publication of Anne of Green Gables, which was pretty cool. Since then, I've released the singles Generation X in Full Effect and Changed My Mind, both of which have videos. Of course, I'm Generation MTV, In 2023, I got to record Islanders to the Max, an unofficial theme song for the Charlottetown Islanders hockey franchise with John Hashem from Sticky Honey, Albert Kays from Stratton and Kays, and David Rashid from Haywire. And though my latest is the soundtrack to the short film Head War, which came out May 12th and is on Bandcamp with a bunch of my other music, my latest pop song, because I am a pop whore, is last fall's You Coulda Had All This, something I wrote as a reaction to two experiences I had where it looked like things were promising with a dude only to get ghosted and rejected. Deflating, right? Tell me you haven't been through something similar. So I decided to turn things around by recognizing my own worth in song, and in the video I made for this, which is on YouTube like the rest of them, my podcast, My Rules, I'm playing myself on isletunes. You could have had all this.
What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? You scared of me or something?
You could've had all this. You already know I got an epic kiss. I would've had you hopped up on bliss. Baby, you could've had all this. I really liked you. I liked you really. And my heart ain't something that I give out freely. From that first kiss I thought we've got potential. A chance to grow it into something exponential. But you fell back, which I didn't think you would do. You were busy and distracted, okay, you do you. Then I'm finally hearing from you that you'd rather be free. Well, you ain't gonna find no fish in the sea like me. You could've had all this. You already know I got an epic kiss. I would've had you hopped up on bliss. I would've let you get it, but you told me to forget it. You could've had all this, but it's me you decided to diss. Now it's me that you're gonna miss. Baby, you could've had all this. It really felt like you ticked all the boxes. You stood out from all the pigs and the foxes. I can tell if a guy just wants to get laid. That's not the vibe I got, so what were you afraid?
Scared of me or something?
Now I'm a man of big emotions, but that's no disgrace. I got a heart of gold and hello, have you seen this face? Dude, I'm a total treasure which you should have unearthed. It's like Madonna once said, baby,
I'm so worth it. I'm so worth it.
You could have had all this. You already know I got an epic kiss. I would have had you hopped up on bliss. I would have let you get it, but you told me to forget it. You could have had all this, but it's me you decided to diss. Now it's me that you're gonna miss. Baby, you could have had all this.
I'm so worth it.
Would have let you get it, told me to forget it.
I'm so worth it.
Would have let you get it, for real, forget it.
I'm so worth it.
Would have let you get it, told me to forget it.
I'm so worth it.
Scared of me or something?
But you fell back, which you didn't think you would do. I didn't think you would do that. You were busy and distracted, okay, you do you. It's just that you crapped out in the middle of our getting to know. If you'd followed through all this. You already know I got an epic kiss. I would've had you hopped up on bliss. I would've let you get it, but you told me to forget it. You could've had all this, but it's me you decided to diss. Now it's me that you're gonna miss. Babe, you could've had all this. You could've had. You could've had.
I'm so worth it.
You could've had. You could've had.
Scared of me or something?
You could've had all this. You already know I got an epic kiss. I would've had you hopped up on bliss. Baby, you could've had all this.
That's your problem, not mine.
Damn right it is. Me, Adam Michael James, of course, with You Coulda Had All This. A bit of pop fluff that I hope you find some empowerment in. Cause these peoples who act all interested only to flake out majorly, they don't know what they're missing. Talking of stuff they and you won't want to miss, I am contractually bound, sorta, to mention again that the isletunes season finale live show is happening at the Trailside June 23rd at 7 p.m., where Scott Parsons, Karen Pyra, Nico Romero, Paula Arsenault, Jay Dis, and Richard Wood will perform and be interviewed live. A portion of the proceeds will go to PEI's The Cooper Institute, so you can be entertained and feel like you've done something to support democracy, which is what the Institute does. The rest of the cash will go to the artists. Tickets are available at trailside.ca, or you can call 902-367-3311 and they'll hook you up. Better to grab them tickets now instead of waiting till the last minute. If you can't make the concert, boy, are you going to be hating life. But for real, you can still make a donation, which will also be distributed between the Cooper Institute and the performers by initiating an e-transfer. Just use amj@isletunes.ca as the address. Next episode, I've got something very, very special for you. Oh, we'll still be listening to music from 10 different PEI artists, only the playlist is going to be curated by John Matthews, who you may know runs recording studio The Sound Mill. Not only does he make his own music, he's produced and engineered releases for any number of other acts over the past couple of decades, and he's gonna select a bunch from his archives and share his memories about producing these records. Plus, I'll get him to tell you all about himself and ask him to let you hear a couple of tracks from his personal repertoire. Very informal, just me and John chatting pretty much unscripted about the music he's helped to make possible. It's gonna be a unique and fun episode next time on isletunes. Musical contribution to the isletunes theme by Kaylin McCauley and John Hashem. Show concept by Rocky O'Neill. Coordination assistance by Jackie Robichaux. I'm Adam Michael James, and that does it for another installment, number 125. If any of you are number geeks like me, I hope you'll join us June 23rd at the Trailside for the isletunes season finale live show, where I hope to musically impart the words of Dutch diplomat Gijs de Vries. Ultimately, freedom and democracy are stronger than fear and tyranny. You know it. Thanks for listening, PEI. See you in 7.